It was a beautiful evening. The big top was ablaze with coloured lights. Spot hurried towards it. Suddenly, a very bright, twinkling star caught his eye. He stopped and stared at it. And as he stared, the name Star, S-T-A-R, stood out quite clearly. The A was bobbing up and down in time to the music. Suddenly, the A bobbed a little too much. It fell off the star and floated down to the ground. It landed right at Spot's feet. "That's an A," said Spot. "I know an A when I see one, and it belongs in that star. Star isn't star without an A. It's only a sort of stir. I know. I'll ask the animals in the circus to help me get this A back up to that star." Spot looked for an acrobat, but couldn't find one. A is for acrobat. He decided to be an acrobat himself. He put the A on the ball. B is for ball. He jumped onto his front paws and kicked the ball with his hind paws as hard as he could. The ball shot up in the air, but it just could not reach the star. Spot took the A off the ball and put it in a funny-looking car. He felt it would be safer there, while he thought of a plan to get it back to the star. After all, a ball can roll away and get lost, and he mustn't lose this special A. C is for car. Spot, dressed up like a clown, jumped into the car and drove it round and round. "This is great fun," he cried. "It's more fun in the water," shouted the dolphin. "Much more fun," said the elephant, and with that he sucked up water in his trunk. "Run!" shouted Flamingo. "Run!" But it was too late to run. The elephant squirted the water at Spot. Spot was soaked. He shook himself dry and smiled. "You've all given me a good idea," he said. He took the A from the car. He took it across to the dolphin's pool and put it in the water. "Thank you, Dolphin." D is for dolphin. "Thank you, Elephant." E is for elephant. "Thank you, Flamingo." F is for flamingo. "Now, Elephant," he said, "can you suck the A in that water into your trunk and squirt it back up to the star where it belongs?"
"I could try,"
said Elephant. Elephant took a long, deep suck at the water. He lifted his head and shot it up towards the star. Alas, Elephant's gallant effort just wasn't strong enough. The A floated gently back to earth and landed on Giraffe.
"I don't need two A's,"
said Giraffe.
"I'm only supposed to have one."
"I know," said Spot. "The other A belongs to Star. We're trying to get it back to him."
"Perhaps I can help,"
said Giraffe.
"What have you tried so far?"
"Being an acrobat and kicking it up on a ball, taking great care of it in a car while I had a think, putting it in water in the dolphin's pool, and getting Elephant to squirt it high. Oh, yes, and Flamingo told me to run away. But I didn't.
Did you know that my letter G for giraffe is in a song?
Said Giraffe proudly. No, said Spot. G is for giraffe.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
That's the star song, said Spot. It's called Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
No, it's not. It's my song with G for giraffe.
And he sang it again.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
It's the star song, said Spot, except that at the moment it's only stir because it's lost its A. And you're not helping at all. That's what we need, a helicopter, cried Spot. H is for helicopter. An insect buzzed round Spot's nose.
I could do it,
Said Insect.
I can fly just like a helicopter.
But you're too small, said Spot.
Of course I am. That's because I'm an insect.
I is for insect.
But if I were bigger, I could be a helicopter. That's what I want to be when I grow up.
And he buzzed off. Please, helicopter, called Spot. Will you take this A back to Star, where it belongs?
Well, that's not easy.
Said Helicopter, flying low.
I'm not allowed to land here.
I'll get some friends to throw the A up to you, called Spot. Spot asked the juggler to throw the A up to the helicopter. J is for juggler.
I'm very busy practicing,
Said the juggler.
but I'll try. Throw the A to me.
Spot threw the A to Juggler, who juggled it amongst his skittles and then tossed it up towards the helicopter with all his strength. But it didn't reach. It landed in Kangaroo's pouch. I don't want another A, I've got two already, cried Kangaroo. K is for kangaroo.
Do you want to know how my song goes on?
Said Giraffe. Not really, said Spot. I've got other things on my mind. But Giraffe sang it anyway.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
It's still the star song, said Spot.
No, it isn't.
Said Giraffe.
It's no good talking to Giraffe.
Said Lion, who was practicing on his trapeze. L is for lion.
His head is always in the clouds. He's not at all practical. Hook the A onto my foot. Then I shall swing really high. Then I shall kick it upwards towards helicopter.
Your mum is looking for you, Spot, said Kangaroo.
She's going to the zoo,
Shouted Lion. Ah, there you are, cried Spot's mother, Sally. I've been looking for you everywhere. You know, we're meant to be going to the zoo. Where have you been? Spot explained everything to his mother and begged to be allowed to stay just a moment longer to see if Lion could kick the A as high as the helicopter. He didn't have to wait long. Lion was now swinging very high on his trapeze. He made one last almighty swing and kicked the A towards the helicopter. Helicopter cleverly flew underneath it and scooped it up. Hooray! Everyone cried. Spot waved as the helicopter set off for the star. Then he thanked his friends for their help. I seem to be making up a sort of alphabet, said Spot. How far have you got? Asked his mother. L for lion, and I just can't think of any more. Well, the next one's easy. M for mummy, said his mother. M is for mummy. What have you got to eat? Said Spot. Nuts. oranges and peaches, said Sally. But you're not eating until we reach the zoo. Nuts, oranges, peaches. N-O-P. Giraffe was singing a funny song, said Spot. How did it go? Said his mother. It was all about the letters of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I can't remember it. I know that one, said his mother. So do I, said Reindeer. R is for reindeer. And me, said Snake. S is for snake. That makes 4 of us who can sing, said Spot's mother. 4 makes up a nice little quartet. Q is for quartet. Now, if only we can find some other friends to play for us, we shall be able to finish the alphabet and then sing it. Now, which letter do we need next? Spot looked at the letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. We need a T, he said. Right, said his mother. I shall ask this tiger to be our T. T is for tiger. If we put a uniform on him, we have our U. U is for uniform. And it would save us a lot of trouble if you could play a violin for us. V is for violin. I think we'll have to stop there, said Spot. We'll never get W, X, Y, and Z. Nonsense, said Sally. Over there is a wigwam. That gives us our W. W is for wigwam. And we'll ask the yak standing next to the wigwam if he'll be our Y. The big hairy yak was very pleased, in fact quite honoured, to allow his Y to join the other letters in Spot's alphabet. However, he didn't look so happy when Sally insisted that he'd have to play the xylophone for their song.
I'd rather play a trumpet,
he said. No, said Sally, we don't need a T. Tiger is our T, but we do need an X, so xylophone it is. X is for xylophone. Y is for yak. And zoo gives us our Z, said Spot. Z is for zoo. And soon the zoo was alive with music. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. As you can see, Spot likes to keep busy. Even when he takes a rest in his basket, he dreams of things that he enjoys doing when he's awake. Today, his tummy is telling him that he's hungry, so he's dreaming about packing a picnic basket with all the tastiest things he can think of. At last, Spot woke up. "A picnic," he said. "If there's one thing I really enjoy, it's a picnic." Just as he was getting excited at the thought of having a picnic, he noticed the calendar above his basket. January, it said. Spot was wide awake now, and he suddenly felt most disappointed. "January is not a month for picnics," he said. "I shall have to think of something else to do." But Spot didn't have to think for long. During the night, it had snowed, and Spot knew exactly how to keep busy in the snow. The calendar said February. All the snow had melted, but it was still far too cold for a picnic. If you went outside, you had to keep on the move to keep yourself warm. "February is a good month for lots of busy playing with your friends," said Spot. One morning, Spot was woken by a strange whistling noise. All the trees were bending over in the same direction. "It must be March," said Spot. He checked the calendar, and sure enough, it said March. "Now then, there's always something that keeps me busy in March. If only I could remember." And he looked again at the poor bending trees. "I remember I got my busy idea when I saw those trees bending like that last year." "Of course," said Spot. "When the wind is as strong as it is today, it's time to fly my kite." The new buds on the trees said April. The daffodils and the tulips and the primroses said April. The greener grass said April. And Spot's calendar said April. "And April means new friends," said Spot. He set off to find his new friends, who he knew would be there just waiting to play with him. They came every year without fail. He looked behind the trees with their new buds. He looked amongst the daffodils and tulips and primroses. At last, he came to the fields of grass that were much greener than in the winter months. And there they were, lots and lots and lots of lambs. His new friends, just waiting to leap and run with him. "April is a very happy month for me," said Spot. Spot knew that soon it would be warm enough and dry enough, and the wind would be gentle enough for him to go on a picnic. A picnic was one of his favorite things to do. Every night, he put the food that he intended to eat next day into his picnic basket so that he'd be ready as soon as the weather was just right. His calendar said May. "Surely it must be just right in May for a picnic," he thought. but it wasn't. So he busied himself digging the garden, trying to find the place he'd buried last year's bones, and deciding where to bury this year's bones. Of course, he thought to himself, I need to find a really good place to hide the biggest bones that I get every Christmas. The thought of Christmas made him excited, and his digging became more excited until he was quite puffed out. Here, steady on, he said to himself. It's only May. Christmas is a long, long time away. He stopped digging. I've made up a rhyme without even trying, he said. Here, steady on. It's only May. Christmas is a long, long time away. He chose one of the bones he'd just dug up and settled down for a good chew with the idea of improving and adding to his rhyme. He kept repeating his rhyme over and over again, but he didn't add anything to it because most of his mind was concentrating on his busy task of chewing. When it said June on his calendar, it was too hot for a picnic and still too far from Christmas to think about that. So Spot decided to go for a swim. When it said July on his calendar, it was just right for a picnic. Spot packed as much as he could get into his picnic basket. And then, when he couldn't squeeze in another thing, he closed the lid and off he went. Past the trees, now covered in leaves, past the flowers, quite different from those he'd seen in April, past the fields of grass, not quite so green, where his new friends only wanted to graze quietly and lie down. On and on he went, until he came to the right place. Spot knew that it was the right place because his jaws told him that the picnic basket was far too heavy to carry any further. And his tummy told his jaws that it was about time they started chewing something, instead of just carrying something. When Spot had eaten enough, he didn't feel like being busy anymore that day. He lay down for a rest, and was soon enjoying doing nothing so much that he wondered if he'd ever want to be busy again. There are times to be busy and times to be unbusy, said Spot, and August is an unbusy time. August means holiday time. And holiday time means the seaside. And the seaside means the sun and the beach. And the beach means sandcastles and ice creams and sandcastles and sunshades and warm sand and and generally being unbusy. Of course, some creatures just won't let anyone be unbusy for very long. Oh! It said September on Spot's calendar. And when an apple fell on his head, Spot remembered that September is the time for picking apples. October is an indoors month of food and fizzy drink and games and fun and music and the one word that includes all these things is parties. Food and fizzy drink and games and fun and music and friends. Parties. Food and fizzy drink and games and fun and music and friends and presents and Christmas. Presents mean Christmas. Now the month of October's here. Christmas time is really near. Ha! I've done it again, said Spot. Every time I think of Christmas, I make up a rhyme. It just happens without me trying. In November, Spot is too busy to think about Christmas. November is too good a month to waste thinking about how to be busy in other months, because in November, all those hundreds and thousands and billions and trillions of leaves that had sprouted way back in April decide they've done enough waving and dancing on the high branches and agree to float to the ground. And on the ground, waiting for them is Spot, because leaves are good to scuttle through and roll in and kick about and catch. November is such good fun that it takes your mind completely away from Christmas, and then, before you realize it, the calendar says December. Spot suddenly realized that it was almost Christmas, and he hadn't even begun to wrap the presents that he was going to give to his friends. I really must get busy, he thought. Can you guess what Spot is giving to all his friends this year? And can you guess what Spot's friends are all giving him for Christmas this year? And the beauty of having Christmas in December, said Spot, is that it takes you on to the next month when it's January, and I can start my busy year all over again. Spot is certainly busy every month of the year. Can you remember what he does each month? Walking is very good exercise for my body, thought Spot to himself. But today, I think I shall exercise my mind as well and do a spot count of everyone I meet. He hadn't walked far before he met a squirrel, busily collecting nuts to store away for the winter. "Good morning," said Spot politely. "I'm too busy to stop and talk," said the squirrel. "I don't want to talk," said Spot. "I'm just doing a spot count, and I want to know how many you are." "How many am I?" said the squirrel in a mocking voice. He looked around him, and he looked behind a tree. "I'm not how many. There's only one of me. I'd have thought that was quite obvious," said the squirrel. "Well, that's how many you are. 1, said Spot. "Look," said the squirrel. "I didn't want to talk because I'm busy. Now, thanks to you, I've still only 1 acorn, and I need a lot more." "Sorry," said Spot. Then the squirrel sang out in a loud voice, "How many am I? I'm 1. In numbers, I've just begun. I'm on my own. I'm all alone. I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry to moan, but after all is said and done, if you count me, you can only count 1. And with that, the squirrel sped up the tree to store the acorn that he'd been holding in his paws. Spot sensed that something or somebody was following him. "Good morning," said Spot. "Are you following me?" "Yes. No." "Is that a yes or a no?" said Spot. "It's both," said one of the rabbits. "I said yes, but my brother, who always tells lies—" "No, I don't," said her brother. "And who always argues—" "No, I don't." "Well," said Spot, "it's wrong to tell lies and it's silly to argue. I don't mind if you have been following me. I just want to make a spot count of the animals I meet. Now, I can see that you are 2. 1, 2. "Oh, no, we're not," said the brother rabbit. Don't be silly, of course we are two, said his sister. And with that, they burst into song. How many are we? We're two. When counting, that is true. We argue all the livelong day. We're sorry to moan, we're sorry to say, but we can say, and this we do, if you count us, you can count 1, 2. Well, it's a pleasure to... Oh. But before Spot could finish, the two rabbits vanished. It never fails, said one fox cub. It works every time, said another. As sure as rabbits are rabbits and fox cubs are fox cubs, said the third. They never stop to say hello, said the first. They just run like mad, said the second. As sure as rabbits are rabbits and fox cubs are fox cubs, said the third. Do you always take it in turns to speak, said Spot. Always, said the first. Every time, said the second. As sure as rabbits are rabbits and fox cubs are fox cubs, said the third. And here they all burst into song. How many are we? We're 3. There's him and her and me. We speak in turn, we speak all day. We're sorry to moan, we're sorry to say, but we have to take it in turns, you see. First 1, then 2, and next it's 3.
Excuse me?
Spot looked all round. He'd certainly heard a voice, but where had it come from?
Excuse me?
It had come from one of a group of snails on a long tree trunk.
Are you doing anything special at the moment?
Well, said Spot, as a matter of fact, I'm doing a spot count. I'm counting all the animals and birds and insects I meet.
And snails?
Asked the snail.
Are you counting snails?
Oh, yes, said Spot.
Good, because we are snails and there are 4 of us.
So I see, said Spot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now,
said snail number 1.
I wonder if you would help us.
Certainly, said Spot, who liked to be wanted and was always ready to help anybody or anything.
We 4 snails are particularly noted for our speed,
said snail number 2. I thought snails were supposed to be very slow-moving, said Spot.
Some snails,
said snail number 3.
just as some horses are slow, like cart horses, but other horses are very fast.
Like race horses, said Spot.
Exactly. We are racing snails,
said snail number 4.
and we would like you to start our race at this end of the tree trunk and then race to the other end and judge which of us is the winner. The only problem is,
said number 1,
can you get to the other end of this trunk before us? See how fast you can run.
Spot bounded to the other end of the trunk and trotted back.
I'm not sure,
said number 2.
It's no good if he doesn't get there before us. He won't be able to count us across the winning line. Try again,
said number 3. Spot hurtled to the other end of the trunk and trotted back again. He was quite out of breath.
All right, we'll give you a chance,
said number 4.
You shout go, which will be the command for us to start our race. Then you get to the finishing line as fast as you can to count us in.
The snails lined up.
Go,
shouted Spot, and he hurtled to the other end of the trunk. He waited and waited. He looked back along the trunk. It didn't look as if the snails had even started.
Go,
Spot shouted.
Go! We're going,
shouted a panting snail. Oh, sorry, said Spot. At that moment, 5 beautiful butterflies fluttered round his head. They were much more lively and fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, counted Spot.
Are you ready?
Called one of the snails.
Yes, I'm ready,
called Spot.
Sorry.
Suddenly, Spot heard singing. And there were 6 ducks flying high above, and they were singing,
How many are we? We're 6. We're up to our flying tricks. We fly at speed, we turn, we dive. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. I'm number 6, and when I'm gone, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, none. Spot jumped up onto the tree trunk. "You're in the way," shouted one of the snails. "You mind we don't bowl you over." "But you're miles away. Oh, please do hurry." "I wouldn't hang around if I were you." It was the voice of a worm. Spot looked down. In fact, there were more than one. Spot counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. "Hello," said the worm. "Did you hear what I said?" "Oh, sorry," said Spot. "I was counting." "Well, if you're waiting for those snails to finish their race, you'll have time to count every leaf on every tree. And still they won't have finished." Just then, a frog bounced over Spot's head, and then another, and another, and another. There were frogs hopping all round Spot. "Would you mind not bouncing?" said Spot. "I'm doing a spot count, and it's very difficult to count how many frogs you are unless you stop bouncing."
"We're not bouncing, we're hopping," said one of the frogs. "And we're hopping mad," said another. "And when we're hopping mad, it's difficult to stop," said a third.
"But why are you mad? What's made you so cross?" asked Spot. The frogs stopped hopping just long enough to explain to Spot.
"You probably haven't met them, but there are 4 racing snails hereabouts. Well, they challenged us frogs to a race." "We fell about laughing," said another frog. "We accepted the challenge," said another. "And lost," said another.
"How?" said Spot. "How could fit, bouncy frogs lose to snails?"
"Well," said number 1 frog, "we knew that we could win easily, so we didn't take it seriously," said number 2 frog. "The race started," said number 3, "and we decided we needed a swim to cool us down," said number 4. "So we hopped off to our pond for a quick dip," said number 5. "Our intention was to get nice and cool and then go back and finish the race. But the sun was so hot," said number 6, "and the water so cool," said number 7, "that we all fell asleep, and by the time we'd woken up and hopped back to the tree trunk," said 8, "we'd lost," they all shouted at once. Spot counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Number 8 was so cross, he leapt slap into a tree. The tree fairly shook. Luckily, the frog hadn't hurt himself and bounded off after his friends. Spot counted the ants as they restarted their long upward crawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, counted Spot. "Well done," called the leader ant to Spot. "You're quite right." And the ants burst into song. "How many are we? We're 9. We never moan or whine. We work all day. We never stop. We'll climb until we reach the top. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, doing fine. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Suddenly, Spot felt something tickling his tail. It was a field mouse. "Oh, do stop," said Spot, who couldn't stop laughing when he was tickled. "Please stop. I've got to run back to judge the winner of the snail race." "Not before you've counted us field mice," said the field mouse on his tail. All right, said Spot, "but stop tickling. I can't count if you tickle." The field mice were playing up and down a long stalk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, said Spot. "There are 9 of you. Now, let me go, please." "But you're wrong," giggled the field mouse on Spot's tail. "You haven't counted me." Spot laughed.
And you make 10. Now, will you let me go?
OK.
Said the field mouse, and scampered off to join his 9 friends. Spot began to run back to see the finish of the snail race, but he must have taken a wrong turning, because he suddenly came to the edge of a stream.
Oh, no, said Spot. I don't remember crossing a stream.
He was about to leap in and paddle across when he saw some fish swimming by.
I don't want to frighten the fish, said Spot. I'll wait for them to swim past.
And he counted them as they swam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
He looked up the stream to see if there were any more, but there weren't. So he jumped in and paddled to the other side. He shook himself so hard that spray shot off in all directions.
Here, watch what you're doing.
The cry came from high above him, and there, sitting on 2 branches, was a flock of pretty birds.
Sorry, called Spot, but I'm in a hurry. We've been watching you count all our friends, cried one of the birds. If you don't count us, we shan't be friends with you any more, called another.
But I'm very late. I'm going to miss the end of the snail race, called Spot.
Count us, or we're not your friends, called another bird.
Oh, all right, said Spot, who liked to be friends with everybody. But stay quite still. Don't flutter about. And so Spot counted them as quickly as he could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 of you.
Quite right,
called one of the birds. Spot ran and ran for all he was worth. When he reached the trunk where the snails were racing, he couldn't believe his eyes. There were the snails halfway along the trunk, but they weren't racing any more. In fact, all he could see were their shells. When the longer hand points to the top of our clock, to the number 12, it tells us that it's an o'clock time. O'clock. 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 I think Spot is dreaming. It must be a happy dream. Can you see the smile on his face? The shorter hand tells us what o'clock it is. At the moment, the larger hand points at the 12, so we know that it's an o'clock time. And the shorter hand points at the 1, so it's 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning, and Spot is waking up. I wonder if Spot can remember what he was dreaming about. We think you were dreaming about your breakfast. Well, he might not have been dreaming about his breakfast, but I think we've reminded him of it, and he knows that his breakfast is always ready at 8 o'clock. Can you see what time it is? Spot knows that it's 8 o'clock, and he's not going to waste another moment. We know what you were dreaming about. You were dreaming about collecting the letters from the doormat and taking them into the dining room. Oh, well, we're wrong again. But Spot knows that the postman comes at 9 o'clock. Can you see? The clock is telling Spot that it is 9 o'clock. Well done, Spot. Oh, yes, of course. Spot was dreaming about going out for his morning walk. No? Oh. Well, at least I was right to mention your morning walk, because that's what you do next. Isn't it, Spot? The clock says it's 10 o'clock. And it's time for Spot to go for his walk. He looks forward to meeting his friends. The squirrel was still busily collecting acorns.
Don't tell me, said the squirrel without even looking round. It must be 10 o'clock, and that is Spot going past on his morning walk. Oh, yeah.
Spot could see the rabbit's ears in the long grass. They were hiding as usual.
I know you're there,
called out Spot. The rabbits giggled.
Good morning, fox cubs,
said Spot.
Good morning, Spot,
called the first fox cub.
It must be 10 o'clock again,
said the second.
Spot never fails,
said the third.
Every morning at 10 o'clock, he comes past on his walk.
Spot stopped to look at the snails on the tree trunk. Were they still racing each other? Spot certainly couldn't tell. The butterflies were playing in the sunlight. And as Spot watched them, a special thought came suddenly into his head. It must be 11 o'clock by now, he said to himself, and that means it's my playtime. Spot's great friend, the cat who lives next door, is curled up asleep in the sun. Spot creeps up to her, very quietly, and then jumps on her.
I'll get you for that,
laughed the cat, and pounced on Spot's tummy. They rolled over and over.
Stop, cried Spot. You're tickling me. You know how ticklish I am.
But his friend didn't stop tickling, and Spot couldn't stop giggling. So that's what you were dreaming about. Your dinner. Oh dear, wrong again. However, at 12 o'clock, I do know that the most appetizing smells float out of the kitchen. It seems to be the longest hour of the day, as Spot waits patiently while his dinner is cooked. At long last, it's 1 o'clock, and Spot is well and truly ready for his dinner. His wagging tail is saying a great big thank you to the cook. He's eaten it all up. Good boy. At 2 o'clock, it's time for Spot to have a little nap. Look at him. I do believe he's dreaming again. It's 3 o'clock, and time for Spot to go on his afternoon walk. That's what you've been dreaming about, isn't it, Spot? He thinks the snails have actually moved, just a little bit. The worms have come out to watch the ducks flying overhead. The frogs are bouncing. The ants are climbing. The tiny field mice are playing. What's wrong, Spot? Oh, of course, 4 o'clock. And it's story time on television. So that's what you've been dreaming about. Oh dear, wrong again. At 5 o'clock, Spot has his tea, and he follows this with a good wash. Well, at 6 o'clock, it's time for Spot to go to bed. We never did find out what Spot was dreaming about, did we? Well, he's made himself really comfortable. Do you know, I think that when he's asleep, he dreams about going to bed, making himself really cozy, and getting ready for his next happy dream. Right at last. Good night, Spot. Can you see what time it is? 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
Spot, Spot, a lovable Spot. He's soft and cuddly and he smiles a lot. If there ever was a pup to cheer you up, it's Spot, Spot, Spot.
Spot looks at opposites.
Can I go out and play, please, Mum?
Asked Spot.
Yes, of course, Spot, said Sally. After you've eaten. Your bowl is full. You're right, it is full, said Spot. Woof, woof. The bowl is very full. Don't eat too quickly, Spot, said Sally. No, Mum. What's the opposite of full, Spot? Ah, empty, said Spot. Empty, like my bowl is now. Good boy. You can go and play now. Your bowl really is empty.
The opposite of full is empty. Full, empty.
I'll go to the playground and look for some more opposites, said Spot. Bye-bye, Spot, said Sally. Be careful. Bye, Mum.
And don't forget to shut the gate, Spot. Hello, Spot, said the bird. Hello, bird, said Spot. Spot, you've left the gate open, called the bird. You'd better shut it. The gate is open, said Spot. Now the gate is shut. Now it's open again. Now it's shut again. Open. Shut. Open. Shut. Open. Shut. Spot, called Sally. Bye, Mum, called Spot. Shut.
Just once would have been enough, you know, Spot.
Said the bird. The opposite of open is shut. Open, shut.
Just once. Hello, Spot,
said Tom.
look at my rope.
That's great, Tom, said Spot. It's for jumping over. I'll jump over it. Here I come. Over.
And it's for crawling under.
Said Tom.
Under.
That was fun, Tom. Let's go back and do it again. Woof! 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 Over is the opposite to under, Tom.
Under.
The opposite of over is under. Over, under.
Yo-ho, Spot.
That's Steve calling, said Spot. But where is he? He's not at the slide.
And he's not at the seashore.
Said Tom. The playhouse, said Spot. He must be over there. Are you in the playhouse, Steve? Called Spot.
Yo-ho, Spot.
You are in the playhouse. Now I'm in the playhouse, said Steve.
And now I'm out of the playhouse. Out. In.
Out.
In.
Out. In. The opposite of in is out. In. Out. Let's go to the seesaw, Steve, said Spot.
Good idea, Spot.
Come on, Steve.
Coming, Spot.
Hurry up, Steve. Jump on. Are you ready, Steve?
Yes. Ready, Spot.
Here we go. Ready, steady, and up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up and down. We're always opposite, Spot, said Steve. When you're up, I'm down. And when you're down, I'm up. When you're down, I'm up. Up and down and up. When you're down, I'm up. Down and up. The opposite of up is down. Up, down. Now what shall we do, Steve? Asked Spot. Let's climb the big tree, Spot, said Steve. It's very high, Steve, said Spot. Come on, Spot. Coming, Steve. Come on, Spot. It's easy, said Steve. Where are you going, Steve? I'm going to climb up high, Spot. Where are you, Steve? I can't see you. Here I am, Spot. Yoo-hoo, Spot. That's high, Steve. I'm low. I'm still climbing, Spot, said Steve. Now I'm here. I can see you, Steve. That's very high. I'm still low, said Spot. I'm climbing again, Spot, said Steve. Look at me. Now I am high. And I'm low, said Spot. We're opposites again. High and low. The opposite of high is low. High, low. I have to go home now, Steve. See you tomorrow, said Spot. Be careful. Bye, Spot, said Steve. See you tomorrow. I can see Claire, thought Spot. Claire is slow. I run fast, said Spot. Hello, Claire. Hello, Spot, said Claire. You're very fast. I like to run fast, said Spot. I want to get home quickly. Bye, Claire. I like to be slow, said Claire. I like to look at things. The opposite of slow is fast. Slow, fast. I'm home, Mum, said Spot. Good boy, Spot, said Sally. Did you find lots of opposites? Oh, yes, Mum. Quite a lot. Have you seen my bone? You left it by your cushion, said Sally. So I did, said Spot. Here's the cushion. Oh, it's nice and soft. I see you found it, Spot, said Sally. I found more opposites as well, Mum, said Spot. The cushion is soft. The bone is hard. Soft and hard. The opposite of soft is hard. Soft, hard. Sit down, Mum. I'll sing you a song about opposites. I'm ready, Spot. My opposite song is not very long. There's lots I've missed, but here is a list. We've dark and light, day and night, empty and full, push and pull, over and under. Where's Steve, I wonder? Then there's in and out, whisper and shout, up and down, lost and found, high and low, fast and slow, hard and soft, that's nearly enough. Still, I've hot and cold, young and old, go and stop, bottom and top, there's more and more, like ceiling and floor. Just add to the song and sing on and on. Woof, woof. That's very good, Spot, said Sally. But tiring, said Spot. I think I'll have a sleep. Night-night, Mum. Good night, Spot. Sweet dreams.
Spot, Spot, a lovable Spot. He's soft and cuddly and he smiles a lot. If there ever was a pup to cheer you up, it's Spot, Spot, Spot.
Spot's first word game. Spot was looking out of the window. Oh dear, he thought. Just look at that rain. I can't go out to play. Dad, he called. It's raining. What shall I play? Ha-ha, laughed Sam. I thought you'd ask that, Spot. I've already prepared a game for you. Oh, great, Dad, said Spot. What is it? I've hidden some pieces of paper around the house. Oh, this sounds fun, said Spot. On the papers, I've written the names of things. Oh, what do I do, Dad? First, you have to find the piece of paper, said Sam. Yes, Dad. Then you have to find what's written on the paper, said Sam. Here's the first one. Oh, good, said Spot. What's the word? Ox. Box. It says box. That's right, Spot, said Sam. It says box. I know where there's a box, said Spot. Don't forget to look for the next piece of paper as well, Spot, said Sam. I found the box, Dad. My box. is box. Let's look inside. Here's another piece of paper, said Spot. The word is toy. Toy. It says toy. Now, which toy? It could be this one. Toy. This word is toy. Anyway, let's see it go. Whee! Oh, look. There's another piece of paper under the car. What's the word on it? It says book. Book. We have lots of books, said Spot. A whole bookcase full of books. Which one can it be? Aha! It must be the one with the paper underneath it. I found the book. Book. This word is book. And the word on this piece of paper is ch. The word after book is hard, Dad, called Spot. Is it, Spot? Said Sam. Well, it rhymes with hair. With hair? Thought Spot. Oh, hair! Of course. Chair. Chair. This word is chair. I've got it, Dad. It's chair. Yes, that's it, Spot, said Sam. There's something else on this chair besides me, said Spot. It's another piece of paper. I know this word. It's hat. There's a hat in the cupboard. Here it is. My cowboy hat. Hat. This word is hat. What's fallen out of it? It's the next word. Ma. E. Ra. It's a hard one. What's the word in the hat, Dad? Called Spot. I'll give you a clue, Spot, said Sam. You can see yourself in it. Oh, mirror, said Spot. Mirror. Mirror. There isn't one here. I know. There's one in Mum's room. There's the mirror. And I can see myself in it. Mirror. This word is mirror. and a piece of paper under it. This word is shoe. I don't wear shoes, but I do play with one. I keep it under the table. And there it is. Shoe. This word is shoe. I'll bet there's a piece of paper inside the shoe.
Woof, woof.
I'm right. And the word is table. Table. Here's the table. I don't even have to look. Table. This word is table. There's a word on top as well. This one is rug. 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 This word is rug. Rug's a good one, Dad, said Spot. I can have a little rest. There's only 3 to find after your rest, Spot, said Sam. There's the rug, and there's the next word. I'll read it in a minute. Hello, Spot, said Sally. Are you resting? Yes, Mum. Just for a minute, said Spot. What's that piece of paper near you? Asked Sally. The next word in the game Dad made, said Spot. Oh, it's an easy one, said Spot. It's ball. Well, you know where to find that, don't you? Said Sally. Yes, Mum, said Spot. And here it is, my ball. Ball. This word is ball. I'll play with it. Whee! Whee! Spot, called Sally. Remember, you don't play with the ball indoors. I'm looking for the next word, said Spot. There are only 2 more to find now, Spot, said Sam. Only one, Dad. If I can read this one. It's window. 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 I can see that from here, said Spot. Window. This word is window. And the last word is on the windowsill. Moon. Moon. There it is. A beautiful moon. Moon. This word is moon. Finished, Dad. Well done, Spot, said Sam. Lie down and I'll come and say good night. It's a good job that was the last one, Dad, said Spot. Why, Spot? Asked Sam. Because I would have to go to the moon for the next piece of paper, laughed Spot. Ha 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 ha, chuckled Sam. Close your eyes, Spot, and I'll sing you a song about your first word game. I'm ready, Dad. Spot has a little game Sam made for him to play, finding words and things when it's a rainy day. The first word is box, in it Spot can see. The second word, toy, his toy car has a key. The car has the third word, the word he finds is book. Spot takes it to a chair, just to have a look. On the chair is a paper, on the paper's written hat. Spot puts one on and in the mirror looks at that. After the mirror, Spot has to find a shoe. It's underneath the table, there's another word there too. That word is rug. He lies down for a rest. Then he has to find a ball, that's the one that he likes best. Nearly at the end, there's a window to spy. The last one's now in sight, the moon in the sky. Thanks, Dad. Good night, Dad.
Spot, Spot, a lovable Spot. He's soft and cuddly and he smiles a lot. If there ever was a pup to cheer you up, it's Spot, Spot, Spot.
Spot looks at colours. Spot was in the garden, sniffing a flower. Achoo! Oh! It smells nice, said Spot. And I like the colour. The flower is red. This colour is red. Red. Spot! Called Sally. Ooh, Spot! Yes, Mum? Said Spot. What is it? Oh, there you are. Can you bring the basket from the garden shed, please? Yes, Mum. I'll get it now. The shed is red, said Spot. Woof! Woof! Now, where's Mum's basket? Oh, there's my ball. That's red too. Oops! And bouncy. Ah, here's what I want. Mum's basket. But the basket isn't red. It's brown. This colour is brown. Brown. I've got it, Mum. Here's your basket. It's brown, Mum. Brown? Oh, yes, so it is. Very good, Spot. What else is brown? Let me think, said Spot. Oh, yes, I know. My spot. My spot is brown. That's right, laughed Sally. Your Spot. Is it all right if I go for a little walk? Asked Spot. Yes, of course, Spot, said Sally. But just remember to be careful. Oh, Spot, just a minute, called Sally. Yes, Mum, said Spot. I've just seen that your old lunchbox was in the basket. I don't need that. Can you take it back, please? Oh, was it? Said Spot. Silly me. I'll put it back in the shed. The lunchbox is blue, thought Spot. This colour is blue. Blue. Hello, Spot, said the bird. I do like the colour of your lunchbox. I expect you like the colour because it's blue. Blue, blue, and so are you. The pond looks blue as well, said the bird. So it does, said Spot. Your pond looks blue, Duck.
My flowers are blue as well,
said a voice. It was Tom.
I'm over here, Spot. Have a flower change, Spot,
he said. Oh, they look nice. Hello, Tom, said Spot. Your flowers are blue, Tom, but you are green. This colour is green. Green.
Yes, green,
said Tom.
Isn't it beautiful? Just like that bush over there. That beautiful green bush.
And green like the leaves of that tree, said Spot.
And green green like my towel over there,
said Tom. Silly Tom, said Spot. Your towel isn't green. It's yellow. It's a nice, bright, yellow towel. This colour is yellow. Yellow. Today, the sun looks yellow too, said Spot. This is great, Tom. A yellow sun above me and a yellow towel underneath me.
And a yellow banana waiting for you here, Spot,
said Tom. Oh, thanks, Tom. Oh, look, a yellow fence.
Yes, a yellow fence,
said Tom.
And what's that above the fence, Spot?
It's a balloon, said Spot. But that's another colour. It's pink. A big, fat, pink balloon. This colour is pink. Pink. I wonder who's on the other end of the string. It's Helen, and she's eating an ice cream. Hello, Helen. Hello, Spot, said Helen. Do you like my pink hat? Yes, I do, said Spot. You look very smart. Have you been to a party? No, said Helen. They gave me the hat and the balloon when I bought this lovely pink ice cream. I like pink. Oh, so do I, said Spot. So do I, said the mouse. I like pink and I like being grey. This colour is grey. Grey. But I don't like the look of that grey cloud. Neither do I, said Spot. I think it's going to rain. I'm going home. Goodbye, Helen. Goodbye, Spot, said Helen. I think I better go home too. Woof! Woof, woof! I'm home, Mum. Hello, Spot. What are you going to do now? I'm going to draw on my board, said Spot. Good idea, Spot, said Sally. My drawing board is black, said Spot. This colour is black. Black. Now, what shall I draw? Thought Spot. Oh, yes, I know. This chalk is very white. This colour is white. White. There, I've drawn a bone. I like white bones. I think that's enough drawing. I feel thirsty. I finished drawing, Mum, said Spot. Is there something to drink, please? I knew you'd be thirsty, said Sally. I put some orange juice for you on the table. Be careful you don't spill it. Orange juice really is orange, said Spot. This colour is orange. Orange. That pumpkin is orange as well. said Spot. Have you finished your drink, Spot? Asked Sally. Yes, thanks, Mum. Now I'm going to lie down, said Spot. I've remembered another orange, Mum. Have you really, Spot? What is it? My favourite toy, Mum, said Spot. Teddy. Oh, Spot. It's been a colourful kind of day, Mum. Can you sing me a song about colours? Yes, all right, Spot. You close your eyes and think about the colours, and I'll sing. Green are the leaves, green, green, green. Red, red, red is the colour of the ball. Blue is the bird, the bluest ever seen. Yellow is the sun that warms us all. Orange juice is orange, that's for sure. Pink is the ice cream for when it's hot. White is the chalk, black is the board, and brown, brown, brown is the spot of Spot. Good night, Spot.
Spot, Spot, a lovable Spot. He's soft and cuddly and he smiles a lot. If there ever was a pup to cheer you up, it's Spot, Spot, Spot.
Spot looks at shapes. Spot was busy putting the lines of his train set together. There, I've finished, said Spot. That makes a nice shape. It's an oval. This shape is an oval. Oval. Now I'll put the train on the oval track. Spot! Spot! Called Sally. I've put a drink on the tray for you. Thanks, Mum, called Spot. All aboard! Woo! I'm thirsty. Lovely. Excuse me. Mum, the tray looks oval, like my train track. You're right. Very good, Spot. Oh, that sounds like the postman. I'll go and see, Mum, said Spot. Yes, there's a letter. The letter is a rectangle. This shape is a rectangle. rectangle. The letterbox is a rectangle too. And the door is a rectangle the other way up. Was there a letter, Spot? Called Sally. Yes, Mum, said Spot. Here it is. I'll lie on the mat while you read it. The mat's a rectangle as well. Don't forget, you're going on a picnic with Steve today, said Sally. If you get your backpack, I'll sort out some things for you to take. Oh, goody! A picnic, said Spot. Here's my backpack, said Spot. I'll take my rubber ring. Oh, and I need the boat. Spot, called Sally. Yes, Mum, said Spot. Have you found your backpack? Yes, Mum, I'm coming. Are you taking some toys, Spot? Yes, I've got my rubber ring, said Spot. Look at the shape. It's a circle. This shape is a circle. Circle. This paper plate is a circle as well, Spot, said Sally. There's another circle I know, Mum, and I always take it with me. What's that, Spot? Asked Sally. My spot, Mum. Is this tablecloth round, Spot? Asked Sally. No, Mum. It's square, said Spot. This shape is a square. Square. And the napkin's a square, Spot, said Sally. Any other squares, Mum? Well, there are the sandwiches, said Sally. They're square. They're a bit big, said Spot. You're right. I'll make them smaller, said Sally. But then they won't be square. What shape will they be? Asked Spot. This shape, said Sally. A triangle, said Spot. This shape is a triangle. Triangle. They're still a bit big. I'll cut them again. There. That's better. Now they're little triangles, laughed Spot. So is the napkin when I fold it, Spot. And so are the sails of my boat, said Spot. One triangle. Another triangle. And another. Oh, I just remembered. There's something else I want to take. I've packed the picnic, Spot, called Sally. Your bag's by the door. I'm going to take my kite as well, Mum. The kite's a diamond shape. This shape is a diamond. A diamond. See you later, Mum. Bye-bye, Spot. Be careful. Oh, good. I think I can hear Spot coming. Yes, there he is. Yo-ho, Spot. Yo-ho. Hello, Steve. What's that you're holding? Said Spot. My frisbee, said Steve. Here you are. Catch. Your frisbee is a circle, Steve, said Spot. I've been looking out for shapes today. It's fun. Now you can catch, Steve. Whee! And again, Spot. Well caught, Spot, said Steve. What's in your backpack? Oh, picnic things. And my boat. Look, the sails are triangles. Let's sail the boat before we eat our picnic, said Steve. I'm sending the boat to you, Steve, said Spot. Then I'll send it back, said Steve. Oh, it's very slow. Let's get the picnic ready while it's crossing. I'll get my things, said Steve. I left them by the tree. Look, Steve. Mum packed a tablecloth. It's square. My mum's packed some fruit and cakes, said Steve. That's a nice set of shapes, Spot. The tablecloth is square. The plates are circles. And the sandwiches are triangles. And your kite is a diamond. We can fly it after we've eaten. I can't think of another diamond, said Spot. Let's see. Oh, yes. Look at your boat, Spot. With the reflection in the water, that looks like a diamond. You're right, said Spot. And the pond is an oval, like my train track. Come on, Spot. Let's fly the kite, said Steve. You hold it up, Steve, and I'll run with the string. Ready, Spot. Run. Keep going, Spot, said Steve. It's flying. It's flying. It really is flying, Steve. Yes, Spot. And look, at last your boat has reached the other side of the pond. I suppose we'd better pack up our things and go home now, said Spot. I'll put the boat in your backpack, Spot, said Steve. Mind you don't forget your frisbee, Steve. It's over there. Oh, yes. Thanks, Spot. Bye, Spot. See you soon, Steve. Bye, Spot, said Steve. See you soon. I'm home, Mum, said Spot. It was a great picnic. I'm glad you had a good time, Spot, said Sally. Put your things away. Later, Sally peeped into Spot's room. I'm playing my triangle, Mum, said Spot. My triangle really is a triangle shape. And look, tonight the moon looks like a circle. And my window is a rectangle. Sit down, Mum. I'll sing you a song about shapes. My triangle's a triangle, my hanky is a square. My brown spot's a circle, and I take it everywhere. I'm lying on a rectangle when I'm lying on the mat. The pond is an oval, and my boat sails on that. I can't find many diamonds, though I try with all my might, except the one that flies, my brightly colored kite. That was lovely, Spot, said Sally. Now it's time to lie down. I know, Mum, said Spot. I'm tired after finding all those shapes. Good night, Mum. Good night, Spot.
Oh, that's a nice one. Ah, yes. Jingle all the way. I want Santa's to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
And another loop. Oh, dear. Spot, you're getting too excited. Why don't you go out and help Dad?
All right, Mum. I'll finish the tree later.
Wrap up warmly, Spot. It's cold outside.
I'm wrapped up, Mum. Bye, Mum.
Bye, Spot. Don't forget to close the door.
No, Mum.
Quietly.
Yoo-hoo! Dad!
Hello, Spot.
I'm coming to help you with the logs.
I thought you were decorating the tree.
I was, Dad, but the decorations were getting too excited.
Yes, they do that at this time of the year.
Excuse me. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Have you by any chance seen a sleigh?
A big red sleigh?
Do you mean a big red sleigh like Santa's sleigh?
Yes, that's it.
Thank goodness. Where is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Have you, Dad?
No. Is it your sleigh?
No, it's Santa's and he's going to need it.
Very soon. In fact, tonight.
Lost Santa's sleigh? Can't have.
I'm afraid so. In fact, I must confess we've lost a sleigh.
Oh, yes, it happened just today.
And what's so tragic?
It's Santa's sleigh and magic.
We took it for its yearly test.
It came unhitched, you know the rest.
It's big and bright and red.
A magic sleigh, not just a sled. We don't know what Santa will say when we say that we've lost his sleigh. His sack's full of toys for those good girls and boys, but with no sleigh there's no Christmas Day.
Santa brings to every girl and boy presents of food, Christmas Day, and joy. But now we have to say, for yes, he needs his sleigh. How can he visit one and all?
From very big down to very small.
Thanks to the sleigh, that's right.
Does it all in just one night.
We don't know what Santa will say when we say that we lost his sleigh. His sack's full of toys for those good girls and boys, but with no sleigh there's no Christmas Day. We'd better
get back to the search.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, reindeer. Good luck. Dad, what can we do to help?
Perhaps one of your friends has seen the sleigh.
Good idea, Dad. I'll go and ask Helen.
And I'll finish getting the logs.
Santa's sleigh, Santa's sleigh. Please don't hide away.
Oh! Oh! Hello. Spot?
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Cooey! Oh, Helen! Hello, Helen. Oh, goody, Christmas cookies.
I like your hat, Spot.
And I like your hat, Helen.
My hat? What hat? Silly Spot.
Santa's sleigh is lost, Helen. Have you seen it?
Santa's sleigh? Is it big and red?
Yes, yes it is.
I thought it would be. No, I haven't seen it.
Oh dear, this is important, Helen.
Have you ask Tom?
No, let's go now. Come on.
You go on, I'll catch you up.
All right. See you in a minute.
Spot liked my hat. That's funny. I thought I did one more than that.
Coming! Just a minute. Yes, all right. I'm coming. Oh, hello. Spot.
Your decorations are too excited, Tom.
I know, Spot. Come in.
I can't. Santa's sleigh is lost. Have you seen it?
No. But doesn't Santa need it tonight?
That's why it's urgent. No sleigh, no presents.
That's terrible. Yeah. I'll put this away, then come and help you. Maybe Steve has seen it.
I'll go on and ask him. Don't be long, Tom.
Oh, no, how's that? Oh. Come in.
Steve! Steve!
Just a minute, Spot. You can come in.
Steve! Santa's lost his sleigh. It's a big red one. Have you seen it?
A big red sleigh? No. But I have seen a small blue sledge.
Have you, Steve? Where?
My blue sledge, Spot. Shall we take it out for a ride?
But what about Santa's sleigh?
After we've had a ride, Spot.
Well, perhaps we can search and ride at the same time. All right, Steve, get the sledge. Here, Steve, let me help you.
It's all right, thanks, Spot. Oh, look! What's that up there?
Where? What?
Oh, nowhere, Spot. Hold on.
Don't forget to look for the sleigh. Can you see it, Steve?
No, but here comes Helen and Tom. Oh, look out, Helen! Look out, Tom!
That was great. Let's go again.
Can we have a go?
Have you found Santa's sleigh?
Not yet.
Wait a minute. Look, what's that among the trees?
It's red.
It must be Santa's sleigh.
Great! You found it!
But it's not Santa's sleigh.
No, it's my ball. I lost it.
Now what?
You two go for a ride. Steve and I will keep looking.
It shouldn't be so hard to find. Now, let me see.
Steve! don't think you're going to find it up there.
I don't think we're going to find it at all. Let's go back and snowball them.
All right. But then we'll look again. We must find it.
Helen! Tom! Ow! Here comes one.
That was fun, but we really should go home now.
Your sledge is great, Steve. I hope I get one like it.
Me too.
If we don't hurry up and find the sleigh, there won't be any presents.
You'd think it would be easy.
To find a sleigh?
A big red sleigh.
Well,
it
isn't.
isn't.
Jump on, you two. We'll give you a last push.
Ready?
Steady. Go!
That was a long one.
Long and fun.
Hooray! Hooray!
Steve, look!
Santa's sleigh!
We found Santa's sleigh!
We found Santa's sleigh! Helen, Tom, we found Santa's sleigh!
You found it!
Wow! Santa's sleigh!
Yes. Now what?
We have to find the reindeer.
How?
Dad will know what to do.
Good luck, Spot.
Cool. It really is Santa's sleigh.
I wonder if that sleigh's been found yet. Ah, here comes Spot now.
We found it, Dad. It's in the wood.
Well done, Spot.
Yes, but how do I find the reindeer?
Just follow their footprints.
Oh, yes, of course. Thanks, Dad.
If we don't find it soon,
We'd better go home without it.
Santa will be sad.
So will everyone.
Oh, where are they? It's getting dark.
Excuse me.
Excuse us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking for... Oh, I'm looking for you.
I think you've found us.
Both of us.
I found your sleigh as well.
Yes, our sleigh.
It's lost.
We're looking for it.
I found it.
Found it?
Why didn't you say so?
This is wonderful.
Jump on.
And show us where it is.
is even more fun than Steve's sledge.
If you think this is fun,
You should try Santa's sleigh. Would you like to?
Oh, yes, please. But I have to ask Dad first. There he is now.
Hello, reindeer. Well done, Spot. Take them to the sleigh and then come home.
May I have a ride on the sleigh first? Please, Dad.
Well, Spot, it's getting late.
we won't be gone long.
No time at all, really.
Please, Dad.
All right, Spot. It is Christmas. But then come straight home.
Thanks, Dad.
Now perhaps I can finish the logs.
Oh, not a scratch. So let's go. Jump up, Spot.
This is super.
And so far,
We haven't even started.
hold tight.
That was my house. And Mum's finished decorating the Christmas tree. Oh, look. There's Tom's house. I wonder what Tom is doing now. Look at the stars.
He likes stars.
Then stars it is.
The same shape as Helen's cookies.
How is it?
So far,
Wonderful! Really wonderful!
Hold tight.
mountains ahead.
Wow! Even Steve wouldn't climb that high. It's Santa's workshop.
Whoops.
Happy Christmas, Spot.
Santa's workshop! And we actually saw Santa! I can't believe it!
We'd better get you home.
We've a busy night ahead.
Thank you. That was like magic.
Well, Christmas is magical.
Were we gone long?
No, no time at all.
Still, I better hurry home. Goodbye. Happy Christmas.
Goodbye, Spot.
Thank you, Spot.
Happy
Christmas.
I'm back, Dad.
Oh, I thought you were going for a ride.
Yes, I've been. It was wonderful.
That didn't take long.
No time at all, really.
Is that you, Spot?
Yes, Mum. I'm just taking off my things.
Did you find Santa's sleigh?
Yes, I did. It's been an exciting kind of day.
Christmas is exciting, Spot.
And magical.
Yes, Spot. And magical. I think you'd better hang this up tonight.
Thanks, Mum. I'll do it right away.
Have you got Santa's tray, Spot?
Not yet, Dad.
I'll bring Santa's tray, Spot. He'll be here soon.
I know, Mum.
Happy Christmas!
I think I'll go to bed early tonight.
Good night, Spot. Sweet dreams.
There he goes with a giggle and a hop, running so fast that he just can't stop, wagging his tail, wanting to play, ready for whatever's coming his way. Goodbye, Spot, time to go. Will you come and play again because we love you so? Goodbye, Spot, time to go. Such a happy little puppy, we always love you so. What did you discover, searching for some fun? Every day brings something new, but today is almost done. Goodbye, Spot, time to go. Please come back to play again because we love you so. Goodbye, Spot. Time to go. Such a happy little puppy. We always love you so.
Hello, Spot. What's the hurry?
Grandma and Grandpa are taking me to the carnival.
That's exciting.
Very exciting. Bye.
See you at the carnival, Spot.
Goodbye, Spot. Give our love to Grandma and Grandpa.
Bye, Mum. Bye, Dad. Phew. I wonder where they are. Hello, Grandpa.
That's funny. I thought someone rang.
Grandpa?
I must have been wrong.
Grandpa?
Oh my. What was that? Oh, it's Spot. Hello, Spot. What are you doing here?
You remember, Grandpa? We're going to the carnival.
Carnival? The carnival was yesterday, Spot. You missed it.
Ha, ha, ha. I know your tricks, Grandpa. You're teasing me.
Of course I am, Spot. Come on. Grandma's in the attic, sorting things out for the carnival.
Will there be clowns at the carnival, Grandpa?
Clowns, of course, and acrobats.
Great!
Hello, Spot.
Hello, Grandma. That's from Mum. And that's from Dad. What are you doing, Grandma?
I'm getting ready for the carnival, Spot. We always decorate the house.
That's fun, Grandma. Will there be a band?
A band, a parade, jugglers, all sorts.
Look out! Here comes Grandpa. I'll hide.
Where's Spot?
Spot? I don't know. Oh, I hope he isn't lost.
I'd better look for him. My goodness, those boxes are playful today. Oh. Hello, Spot. Did those funny old boxes jump on you? What's that you found?
Oh, a book of photos. One of them looks a bit like me with Mum and Dad.
That's your mum, Sally. And that's Grandma and me with her.
I can't believe that Mum was really as small as me once.
Look at this, then. Your mum wore it when she was your age.
And look, here's a photo of her wearing it.
That's when she was going to the carnival with her grandparents.
Her grandparents? Gosh, that's like me as well. What's this photo?
That's Grandma with a prize for the best cake at the carnival. She wins it every year.
Will you win it today, Grandma?
We'll know at the end of the carnival, Spot. Look at the next photo.
It's Grandpa.
Grandpa playing his concertina.
Can you still play it, Grandpa?
Play it? Of course he can.
Oh.
Can you, Grandpa?
Oh, that was a long time ago, Spot.
You can't get out of it like that.
Wow!
It's grand being a grandpa, being a grandpa, being a grandpa. Yes, it's grand being a grandpa. I think that being a grandpa's really grand.
Oh, it's grand being a grandma. Being a grandma. Being a grandma. It's grand being a grandma. I think that being a grandma's really grand.
Searching when you hide, giving you a ride, walking side by side. I feel so happy.
Baking special treats, things you love to eat.
Licking spoons and laughing when we're cooking. It's grand, having a grandpa, having a grandpa, having a grandpa. It's grand, having a grandma. I think that having a grandma's really grand. You never turn away when I've things to say.
Everything's okay, 'cause we both love you.
When you read to me, I'm happy as can be.
Every story has a happy ending. It's grand being together, being together, being together. Oh, it's grand being together. I think that being together's really grand. Being together's really grand. Ah!
I see you found my old fireman's helmet, Spot.
Were you really a fireman, Grandpa? The helmet is wonderful.
He wasn't just a fireman, Spot. He was the chief fireman.
Chief fireman? Wow!
Come on, Grandpa. Isn't there something else you want to show Spot?
My goodness, yes. I'd forgotten.
What are you going to show me, Grandpa? Is it for the carnival?
You'll see, Spot. You'll see.
Is it another fireman thing? Why is it outdoors?
You'll see.
Is it too big for the attic?
Now, Spot, stand here and close your eyes until I say you can look.
Can I look now, Grandpa?
No, wait until I say.
Can I look now?
Not yet.
Can I look now?
Yes, Spot. Now you can look.
Wow! Oh, Grandpa, it's wonderful.
Yes, isn't it? Come on.
It's just like a real one. It is a real one.
That's it, Spot. Jump up. Now just press. Oh, hold on tight. Here we go.
Is it really yours, Grandpa? Does it still work properly?
This is the very fire engine that I used to work with. I bought it when they bought a modern one. It's as good as new. Of course, it really needs a clean before we use it in the Carnival parade.
Wow! Use it in the parade? My friends should see this.
They could come with us, Spot. Then we'll have a crew aboard.
Can they really, Grandpa?
Go and phone them. Then we'll clean the fire engine before they come. Bring a bucket and sponge when you come back, Spot.
What a rush! Is there a fire, Spot?
I'm going to phone my friends, Grandma. Grandpa said they can go to the carnival with us.
Well, I've made plenty of cookies.
Oh, good.
Not yet, Spot. They're too hot.
Oh.
Oh, drat! Oh, hello? Yes? Oh, hello, Spot. Just a minute, I'll pass the phone to Helen. Helen! It's for you. It's Spot.
I'll
Hello, Spot. Yes, Tom and Steve are here with me. What? Spot wants us to go to the carnival with him. Wow! Great! We'll come to your grandparents' house. See you later.
The carnival! We're going to the carnival!
The carnival! The carnival! We're going to the carnival!
Oh, yeah, we're going to the carnival! The carnival!
Thank you, dear.
Carnival!
What about the bucket and sponge, Spot?
Oh, I forgot.
Help! It's a wild bull. Oh, no. It's Spot come in to test the cookies.
That's a good idea, Grandma. I really wanted a bucket and sponge. Are those surprises for the best cakes, Grandma?
Yes, Spot. One for every year.
Wow! If there was a cookie prize, you'd win that too, Grandma.
Thank you, Spot.
I can do this, Grandpa.
Careful, Spot. Don't get
What did you say, Grandpa?
wet. Oh, I can't swim.
Oh, sorry, Grandpa.
Never mind, Spot. I needed a shower.
Shall I do it again, then?
Not just now, Spot.
Spot!
I can hear Grandma calling.
Spot! Your friends are here.
Coming, Grandma. I'd better make sure they don't eat all the cookies, Grandpa. See you in a minute. Grandpa, you can swim really, can't you?
Like a champion, Spot.
Ha, I knew it.
Good old Spot.
everyone.
Hello, Spot. Your grandma's cookies are fantastic, Spot.
Yes, aren't they?
Spot, aren't you going to take your friends to look at the you-know-what?
Come on.
Ooh, what's the you-know-what?
Yes, what is
Come
it,
on.
Spot?
Is that the you-know-what? A fire engine?
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Does it work?
Does it work? It's as good as new. And we're going to ride on it in the carnival parade. It just needed a little clean, that's all. Grandpa and I have done that.
Hurrah! The crew has arrived. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Grandpa. Are we the crew? That's fun.
If we're the crew, can we sit on the fire engine now to try it?
May we, Grandpa?
Of course. Jump up.
This is brilliant!
It's a bit squashed.
Well, we don't usually have 4 in the front. The crew rides on the back.
I can't wait to go for a ride.
Who did that?
Not me.
Not me either.
It's coming from the road. Sounds like a drum. Come on.
Hey, oh, 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 oh.
It's the band. It's the band, Grandpa.
Go and have a look then. I'm just going to the house to put the decorations up.
It's not a very big band.
Yoo-hoo, Helen! Yoo-hoo!
That's my mum. Yoo-hoo, Mum!
Yoo-hoo, Helen! I just stopped to say hello. We're on our way to collect the rest of the band.
Can we come up to look at the float, please?
Yes. Come on, jump up.
You look very smart, Mum.
Thank you, dear.
Wow!
Which instrument do you like best, Tom?
I like the drum best.
We must be going, or the others will wonder where we are.
Don't forget to get my dad and his banjo.
We'd better jump off. Come on, the firemen.
Well, hey! Yep.
See you later!
Bye! See you later!
I thought Kitty was here. Have you seen her?
She ran up the tree, Grandma. Steve frightened her away with his music.
I frightened myself as well.
Oh, be dears, will you? Call her down for her milk. I'll go back to help Grandpa.
All right, Grandma. Here's your milk, Kitty. Come on down.
She's not moving.
She's stuck.
Could you climb up there, Steve?
Easy, Spot.
Hey!
Well done, Steve.
Hey. Now bring Kitty down.
I can't. I need my arms to hold her. And I need them to climb down. I'll just keep her company.
This is a job for the chief fireman, Steve. Don't go away.
I wasn't thinking of going away, Spot. Oh, he's gone.
Hello, Spot. How do you like the decorations? Hmm?
Oh, they're lovely. You did that quickly.
Did you get Kitty, Spot?
Oh, I nearly forgot the cat. She was stuck up the tree.
Where is she now?
Still stuck up the tree. Steve climbed up to get her.
And where's Steve now?
Stuck up the tree with the cat. I think you'd better bring the fire engine, Grandpa.
Right. Come on.
We've forgotten something. I'll catch you up.
Here comes the fire engine. Hey! Look who's driving!
Spot's grandma. I thought his grandpa was the fireman.
He's on the back with a ladder. But where's Spot? Oh.
Here comes Spot.
Here you are, Grandpa.
Thank you, Spot. Now I'm ready for anything.
Put the ladder up, Grandpa.
Here comes the ladder, Steve.
Ooh!
Ah. We'll soon be down, Kitty.
Well done, everybody. Now I'll just see to Kitty. Then we can set off for the carnival.
Put these on, everyone.
Yeah!
Then you'll all be firemen.
How do we look?
A crew to be proud of. All aboard, everyone. Stand by, Spot.
It's even better than climbing trees.
It is exciting. This is a very special carnival day.
Thanks to Grandma and Grandpa.
Ready, Spot?
Ready, Chief.
We're off!
There's a carnival and we're on our way.
Hip hooray, what a special day! Everyone's on holiday at the carnival. This is our favourite day of the year.
Thanks to Grandma and Grandpa here.
We're ready, the road is clear.
To the carnival.
At the carnival there are acrobats.
Funny clowns with their crazy hats. Big parade with their rat-tat-tat-tats at the carnival.
We can sing and dance to a lively tune.
Count along with our bright balloon.
Hold on tight, we'll be there soon.
At the carnival.
I can't wait.
Neither can we.
Ice cream cone, lollipops.
What fun it will be. At the carnival there are games to play. Every day's a holiday.
Friends will shout out hip hooray.
At the carnival.
Cakes and cookies for us to share.
We're on our way and we'll see you there. Hip hooray, we haven't a care. At the carnival.
Hip hooray, we have to care. At the carnival.
What's that ahead?
Oh, dear. It's the carnival band. What's happened?
A puncture. That's what's happened. Look, their back tyre is flat.
Cooey!
Look!
Yo-ho, Mum! You've got a puncture.
We certainly have. And we don't have a spare wheel. We're going to be very late for the carnival. Oh. but a carnival must have a band.
Can you do something to help?
Have you got a spare wheel you can lend us?
Yes, but it's the wrong size.
Is there something round that we can use instead of a wheel?
Have a look and see what you can find.
I've an idea, Grandpa.
That's a good idea, Spot. Spot has saved the day.
Hooray for Spot! Well done, Spot.
Follow me. I know the way.
Look, Tom, there's your dad. I never knew he could do that.
Dad, look at me! Dad!
Look, Grandma. Look, Grandpa. There's Mum and Dad.
Spot.
And look, there's your cake.
Oh, my, so it is.
Oh, look at them, Grandma. That's clever.
Look! Oh, yes!
Oh, no. Look out! Ha, ha, ha! Fantastic! Just fantastic! What a wonderful day it's been. I loved it when those balloons fell on us.
And Grandma won the prize for the best cake again. I said she would.
Where is it, Grandma?
Here it is. This year I'm going to give it to you, Spot, for saving the day.
Thank you, Grandma. Let's keep it here with the others. I think we all saved the day.